DreAllDay.com.
NickNet8 says, "Have ever been to the UK, and if so, where?" He's from He's from London, showing me some respect. So shout out to him. Shout out to everybody in London and in the UK. They've been in the top 10 consistently for several weeks. And I would say I have been to the UK. I've been to London a couple times, but I didn't stay long. Only for a couple days, like 2 or 3 times I've been in London. So I haven't really seen the city like that, but I would love to if I was to ever spend some time there. You can't judge me, says the beep. He was talking about the beep test. A few people wrote about the beep test. It's like a shuttle run where you're running between spots and you see how fast you can get from spot to spot. So everybody who's sending in questions about the responses about the beep test, thank you for sending those in. You can't judge me as one, and anybody else where I see it, I'm going to shout y'all out. Thanks for sending that information because I didn't know what that was. Deli Shoelace says when he gets 16, he's going to get a tattoo that says live this summer or die this summer. Well, you would get it before me, so if you get that, definitely take a picture of it or make a video of it, and I'm going to post it up here on YouTube for everybody to see. So if you really do that, I want to see it. Nessie PK says he got motivated by what I said at the end of the last vid, that there are people working on their game right now while you're not working on your game, and everybody should definitely take that to heart. So Nessie PK, I'm glad you took those words to heart and use it as motivation to work on your game. So shout out to Nessie PK. Wilcox5, he says he likes to think of himself as DWade when he's playing because DWade is one of his favorite players. That's cool. Just make sure you incorporate DWade stuff into your game. Don't try to be his game. Be your game. Just incorporate his stuff into it. DNA 1101. This is Bob from Toronto. He says when he has a question. When he's running suicides or doing any intense drill, when you feel like you want to stop and take a rest, what do you tell yourself at that point? You just got to keep going. I mean, you got to figure out what you're going to tell yourself. I don't actually tell myself any specific words. You just got to push yourself past that point of fatigue, because that's the point where you're going to get stronger. Because when you hit fatigue, that's where your body's saying this is as far as we can go. So if you push yourself a little bit harder, then you're going to feel yourself getting stronger. Bob from Toronto, thanks for that question. Mediocre Gamers says, live this summer or die this summer. He did a workout and his legs were sore. He could barely walk. Thanks for the motivation. So Mediocre Gamers, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Next question. Sanskrits Z. He also talked about the beep test. So thank you for sending in information about the beep test. He's another one that did. And Mr. Wade 1994. He was telling me also about the beep test and how you do the shuttle with a CD in your CD player, etc., etc. So thanks for that information. You too also. Flame1994. He said, am I still going to make vids when I'm playing the NBA? Yes, I will make vids no matter where I'm playing at. Might not be the same as I'm doing now, but yes, I will always make vids. I will always post on YouTube. As long as YouTube exists, I'm going to be posting vids on here. As long as I'm alive and YouTube exists, I'll be posting vids on here. So for everybody that needs to know the answer to that question, yes, I will be posting vids on YouTube. And Raptors Dynasty says he's going to go work on his fucking game. That's the last question. So Raptors Dynasty, thanks for coming through with that. Everybody, thank you for your questions for the vlog. That's it for this week. If anybody that's new that doesn't know how this goes, you have a question or a comment, leave it as a comment in this vid right now. I'm going to answer them in next week's vlog. So any other way you can reach me, you know you can hit me on Facebook. Make sure you friend me. Join my fan page on Facebook. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And anything else, One Fan a Day is still going. You want to get in One Fan a Day, send an email to Dre@DreAllDay.com. 3 questions, name, age, location. I'm going to answer your questions in a future video exclusively for you. Now all y'all need to go work on your fucking game, because next week, next month, next year, you're going to have to step on the court and perform against somebody else that's been putting in work. And if you have not been putting in work, it's going to show, and everybody's going to know it. So you better go put in work while nobody's watching, because that's when you become the player that you're going to become. Live this summer or die this summer, baby. DreAllDay.com. DreAllDay.com.